early morning. It started with the interreligious prayer. It started from the basic education premises of the Sevagram Ashram, and all the people went on a padayatra or a march to Bapu's iconic hut in Sevagram. Soon after that, we have the prayer in the morning by 5:45, then followed by the cleaning of the premises at the ashram. At 10 o'clock, we have a public meeting. In that public meeting, we have two important personalities. One is Dr. Abhay Bank. He's a doctor by profession and internationally renowned medical practitioner dedicated to the welfare of especially the tribal population, who made tremendous. Another person was Professor Nishikant Kholge, was a scholar currently associated with Maulana Azad Central University in Hyderabad. And the topic of discussion today was about the question of caste in the current scenario. What would have been Gandhi's vision if Gandhi was alive? What they would have done? Up to 1 o'clock, this session continued. Then exactly at 3:30, we had a meeting at the Library and Research Center premises. There we had had the gramophone recordings. Then soon after that, I had to join the valedictory session of IFPNP, where Kathy, despite the challenges, tried to speak, and Professor Michael presided for the meeting, and we had a great sharing on that occasion. Then in the evening prayer, now in the ashram, you see the evening musical concert is going on. Also at the personal level, it was a great day for me. One of my book, which I wrote on the occasion of the 1924 Congress session, where Gandhi for the first time became the president of the Indian National Congress, that is still relevant, because where Gandhi was trying to bring people of different religions, caste together for a united front against the British administration or the British Empire. And also it was significant because the Congress was divided into two parties, and Gandhi thought that it would be a cowardice if you don't accept the presidentship of the Congress. That was the first time and the last time Gandhi became the president of the Indian National Congress. And book release function of the same book happened in Bangalore. I cannot be in different places. Where in Gandhi Smarak Nidhi, Bangalore, they have released the book, and the Kannada version of that book is also available. Now in the archive, we have the Hindi version, English version, Kannada version, and ebook of both English and Kannada version, if someone is interested in it. And we have made it free of cost. And it is a historical document where you can see through the pictorial narrative, the life of Gandhi 1924, around more than 60 photographs are there. And Sushil Kumar Gotla from Hyderabad, he contributed to this project by designing the also so, and we are within a month, the book has been reprinted thrice, and it is a record, and we are very happy that, and we concluded the International Fellowship Program on Nonviolence and Peace, and we are so happy that it went well, and some of the fellows who are part of earlier International Fellowship Program are also part of, and also it is a learning experience for me. I would remain here as a student to learn more from all of you as an observer. Thanks for the great opportunity. Thanks a lot. And it will be a joint learning experience. Whatever I can contribute, I'll be happy to contribute. Thanks once again for the opportunity. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sibi. For everyone who came just a little bit later, Sibi Joseph is the director of the Research Center and Library at Sevagram Ashram in Wardha, India. Sevagram was Gandhi's last home in India, and Sibi is highly respected among the people who are knowledgeable about Gandhi in India. Now, for this session, which I guess is beginning, I am counting a very large number of attendees. Amit Amit Tyagi here is helping to keep track of things. I want to also thank Harshal Katawar very much for helping with all the technology. This course would not be possible without Amit Tyagi and Harshal Kashawar. Technically, I am too much like Gandhi. I don't do technology very well. And so, again, I appreciate the contribution that everyone can make throughout this course. You may think of me as the primary teacher, but I am Michael Sunleitner, really mostly a facilitator. I and other people have knowledge to share, but we are teaching the course together. My attitude is that I am a student, just like everyone else. I have much to learn, and together we can share our knowledge and develop relationships that will be very, very satisfying, I hope. Ali, nice to see you. I cannot see everyone on my little phone. And I see most of you do not have your photographs up. If technology permits, you can let us see what you look like. I think most of you are going to look much better than I do. So it is nice to see. Look at, you can see one another.
Cloud or computer?
Mabai, good to see you. Some of you I have known for 2 or 3 years. Some of you I have met today. Bennett, I think you are new to me.
No.
Jashindra, you are not new to me. Paul Bass, already you have a wonderful smile to share. Today, I propose that we get to know each other a little. Tomorrow, I will go through in detail the syllabus for the course, what we see as the purpose of the course requirements, what I plan to cover on each of our 10 weeks, 30 class periods. There may be some modification in the future, but I want us to be clear, at least by tomorrow, end of session, exactly what this course is about, exactly what you want to see learning in this course, and then we will proceed. we will, of course, modify because that is life. Things happen. Maybe I will take a walk next week and I will be hit by a truck. This is possible. Maybe I will be broadcasting from a hospital. This is possible. Maybe I will be dead, but that's okay because Amit Tyagi and Sibi Joseph and others can simply take over. The learning will continue because we are a learning community. Yes? That is my attitude. So as we get to know each other a little bit today, I ask for each of you to participate a little. What I propose is for you to mention your name, where you are from, and one person that is a role model or inspiration to you. That is not Gandhi. I would like you to think about that because I know the way my memory works. I can look at Paul Bass, and it's helpful for me to see his face. But if Paul Bass says, I don't know where you're from, but he says, I am from Germany, that will help me remember who he is. And if he says, I am inspired by Jean-Paul Sartre, the existentialist, that will help me remember Paul. I would like us to begin to get to know each other today. So basically, 1, 2, 3, your name, where you are from, and one person who you find inspiring, personally inspiring. That could be your grandmother. It could be Vladimir Lenin. It could be Donald Trump. It can be anybody. Believe me, if you say Donald Trump, I will remember you. But you're inspired by whoever you are inspired by. So I will begin, and then I will invite you to speak one by one. If we take only not more than 2 minutes, I think we will have time for everyone to say something. Okay? So my name is Michael Sunleitner. I am from the United States, now living in the state of Oregon, near the ocean, near the Pacific Ocean. One person, only one, I ask for only one, that has inspired me, besides Gandhi and King, is my father. My father, who always respected disagreement. He would tell me, son, you have the right to be wrong, and I will defend your right to be wrong. I admire that because freedom of speech and expression is foundational to learning. So I am Michael from the US, and my father is the person I choose as my role model, my other inspiration. Please share if you can. Yes, please. Biju, pronounce your name correctly so I can.
Yeah. You hear me? You hear me? Okay. My name is Rafiq Al-Wardi. It has 2 letters, Arabic letters, Rafiq Al-Wardi. So I'm from Iraq, living now in Istanbul. I discovered lately that I really affected by my mother's way, how she approaches life and people. So I'm sure that my mother is my role model.
Thank you so much for sharing. Who would like to unmute?
Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. All you Gandhi and King lovers. I am Biju Negi. I belong to the mountain state of Uttarakhand in India and reside in its capital called Dehradun. I also am part of a group which is inspired by Gandhi's book, Hind Swaraj. And this collective that I belong to is called the Hind Swaraj Manch. My role model is Mr. Dhoom Singh Negi. He is now into his 80s. He also comes from the mountain state in Tehri Garhwal. He was one of the Chipko persons. And he was one person who, along with the late Sundarlal Bogana, traversed the Himalaya from Kashmir to Kohima in Nagaland in 3 stages. I call him my role model because I've never seen him get angry. If at all I find anyone who is an epitome of non-violence, it is Dhoom Singh Negi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Sushil Kumar Gotla, and I'm from a historical city of Hyderabad, that is in India. Apart from Mahatma Gandhi, my past difficult situations are the inspiration for me from where I came from, and those situations made me what I am today. Thank you.
And your
Hello?
mother and sister are very nice people. I remember them well.
Yeah, she's right behind me, Michael.
Ah, good. I see Paul. Raise your hand.
Hello?
Please, Paul, you can speak.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon.
Good
Yes,
afternoon.
you are audible.
We can hear you. So, Paul, you can unmute if you want.
Hi,
Good, we can hear you.
I am Paul from the Gambia. Are you hearing me?
Good, I can hear you. And
I
do
am Paul Bast.
you have one
From,
person besides Gandhi and King that you find
Yeah.
inspiring?
from the Gambia, inspired by someone who is in the midst here, since at the Gambia College, up to date, who keeps motivating me, who is no other person but Mbalo. And he's our midst here. So it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Well, very good.
Hello?
Yes, next.
It's me. Hello?
Hello. Mabalu?
Yeah. Yes. My name is Momodu Dijame.
We can hear you.
I say my name is Mamadou Dijame
Good.
from Gambia.
Aha.
Yeah, I'm inspired by Madam Dow, a former educational at Gambia College. The way I see her, the way she talk, she really inspire me and reflect me how harmonious she is when you come to peace. She's a woman of voice. Whenever she spoke, people had to listen to her and they admire her. So I always inspired by her words. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Who would like to speak now? Ali? Reza?
Yeah. Good afternoon. My name's, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. My name's Ali Harerua. I'm a Kenyan, but at the moment I'm in India. I'm at Mahatma Gandhi University in Kerala, Kottayam. So I'm doing a PhD here, and I'm studying. I'm comparing Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. And one person who inspires me a lot is my primary school teacher. We used to have a teacher. Her name was Madam Mariam, but she is no more. She was more than a teacher to most of us. She was a mother to most of us.
Well, thank you, Ali. And as you are studying Gandhi and King, maybe you can help teach this course. Good?
I can try.
Okay. I think Reza would like to speak.
Very good morning, sir. Very good afternoon to all friends. Good evening. This is Muhammad Reza Rafat, basically from Afghanistan. Now I am living in Kerala, India. And like Ali, I'm also a student. I'm a PhD candidate at the Kerala University, Trivandrum. My focus of study is on environmental governance. I study environmental governance during the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Professor Michael is very much aware of Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Now we don't have any Islamic Republic of Afghanistan yet. Coming to role model, we had a wonderful teacher during the time of schooling. His name was Aziz Roish. Then he had a private school in Kabul. At the 2015, he became one of the 10 best teacher of the world. After the collapse of Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, he escaped, and now he is living in the US. And he did very great job for Afghans, for the new generation. Thousands of students got their university degree. Hundreds of people from his school went to the best universities of the world. So I was very much inspired by him, and nowadays also I follow him. He is in WhatsApp, or I can follow him in WhatsApp and Twitter and many social media. Not just me, many others Afghans were inspired by him. And most importantly, he introduced now in contemporary, he introduced the idea of non-violence resistance against Taliban. So he had many discussion regarding to non-violence, discussion of non-violence in the case of Afghanistan. So he was a role model, and he is still role model for me. And I also, the new role model here, Professor Michael.
Well, thank you,
I can see
Reza.
his smiley face every day, even during the morning. He is not, he never becomes sleepy. And that time also he is very energetic.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Now, so far, we have been hearing mostly people who appear to be men. That is okay. But let us hear from everyone. I encourage everyone to have a voice. So, who would like to speak?
Yes, hello, Dr. Michael.
Yes.
Yeah, are you guys hearing me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abdullah Njai. I am from the Gambia. Yeah, I can say my role model or my inspiration is my mom. You know, she's a very unique person in my life. You know, I just can't imagine what will life be without her by my side, you know, because anytime I feel like letting go, you know, she's the one, you know, who will motivate me, who will push me to do go the extra mile to do stuff. So for me, I think my role model is my mom. And also I feel elated, you know, to be part of this noble association or a fellowship program. So I anticipate, or I am looking forward to having a very fruitful sessions with all of you in the coming days and months. Yeah, so basically this is what I just want to contribute for the time being.
Thank you. And please, for me, repeat your name.
Yeah, my name is Abdullah Njai.
Abdul. Very
Abdullah.
good.
Abdullah Njai.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Abdul was in the fellowship program also, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Very good.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So, greetings of the day, a day of introspection for all of us. And my name is Akshaya, madam. I have been teaching at the college and university for more than 2 decades. And I have been associated with the peace studies for some time. My idol, I would like to tell something very interesting. That is Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, his name. And during the 18th century, he, in very hostile and challenging circumstances, he spent his entire life for the upliftment of the marginalized. He fought against caste discrimination. He also went further to establish the Satyashodak Samaj, and he was the champion of the masses. And recently, his wife, that is Savitribai Jyoti Phule, who was his shadow, you know, who was with him like a shadow and stood by him in all the movements. So the University of Pune has been named by her honorable name, that is SSPU, that is Savitribai Phule University. So she has always inspired me, the husband and wife, Mr. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule and Savitribai Phule, to do something for the underprivileged. And also Dr. Michael Sandleitner is also my role model, who is not just a scholar a scholar studying books or writing. His life has really encouraged me to look at the positive side of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Raya. Thank you so much. Though you have to forget about me because there's only one role model I'm asking for, and that was not me.
Okay, thank
Let us
you.
hear from other people.
Yes.
Hi,
Nidal.
can I speak? Yes, hi. Good day, everybody. My name is Nidal Heloubaz. I'm from Beirut, Lebanon. I've been joining for 3 months now the International Online Fellowship Program on Nonviolence and Peace, and I'm honor student from Beirut. I don't have a real role model. I usually gain something good or positive from my parents, from my teachers, from every book I read, but I don't have a specific role model. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, Nidal.
Thank you.
I see Deepa. I see Sushitra. I see so many people. Please speak if you like.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Say something if you like. Deepa, are you trying to speak? You need to unmute. Good.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm from myself, Deepa. I'm from Goa. So I was a part of International Online Fellowship. Since 3 months, I'm hearing your voice, sir, and a CB sir's voice. Yeah, so it's like for me, the role model is like my brother. It's like elder brother, and I'm the youngest one. So basically, I'm living in a village where like education is like literacy rate is very low. So for me, he's inspired me for just to get education where the everything is unwanted kind of things are there, but he's just a role model for me. So I'm learning lots of things from him, and because of that I wanted to be a part of non-violence or a peace. So yeah, and I just love to hear from all of you, and I just feel like inspiring from all of you. Yeah, and I think I'm one of the youngest person in this course also. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepa.
Yeah.
Others?
May I
Hello,
start?
everyone. Yeah, ladies first. Okay, please, please.
Please go ahead. Yeah, because I was late, so let me listen to you all, then I will start. No problem at all.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
I'm Aimol. I am from Manipur, the northeastern part of India. Presently going through difficult times, It's almost a civil war that is happening for the last few years. And I was in the military. I have taken voluntary retirement and in the private sector. And thank you, Dr. Michael, for this opportunity. You sent me the details and I registered, and today I'm here. I always wanted to learn about this Martin Luther King. It has been a long time thing to do these studies, and I have got this opportunity. Thank you so much. And my role model is one Dr. Liban, who is managing director of this Center for Peace Education Manipur. So he was the one who introduced me about this peace and conflict studies, and I'm into peace building through him. And so today he is not very able because of his diabetes problem. He is not able to see things properly. So I really want to take things forward, whatever he has taught me. So Dr. Liban will be my role model. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let me start now.
Sure, Lubna.
I am Lubna Yasmin. Right now, I am an advocate of Supreme Court of Bangladesh of Affiliate Division. But I have struggled a lot to different fields in my life. I was just a law graduate and Masters of Political Science, but I started my career accidentally with the UN organization UNICEF. And I was posted in the section Health and Nutrition section. And that health and nutrition section has just changed my life. I wanted to be a lawyer from the very beginning. Like my brother are doctors, and my other sisters are they are very much professional. Because at the just middle of my age, I've been traveled with my father different areas of the country. My father was a counselor first in the Iran embassy Tehran, and then he was charged the affairs there. He was an economist. So I wanted to complete my master's in economics, but that time I failed in every subject. So I shifted to a different subject. So I did 4 masters, but no masters in economics. But all those masters, I had to study some kind of economics there. So, however, I did 4 masters and 3 master's diploma from University of Philippines, MPH from BRAC University, Victimology and Restorative Justice from Dhaka University, and Political Science from National University. So my career was based on my academic acknowledgement. I worked with UNICEF, Canadian CIDA, USAID, and later Save the Children USA. This 4 organization I'm totally a Bangla spoken person because I studied in Bangla. But when I went to Philippines in the year 2003, I struggled a lot to study English, to submit my papers in English. So that time the academic technology was not that good. That like now I write in Bangla and I put it in a translation. It comes such a nice way in English manner. Just one can say that, oh, your English is very good. One of our professor here one day said me that your English is very good. My English was never very good. My Bangla is very good. So I write in Bangla first, and then I put into the different translator, and that makes me, I communicate with them in different language also, in different countries, different part of the countries. So what happened, I should say that nutrition, basic health and nutrition has made me different person. I always, whatever people try to teach me, I goes to the eat well, live well, control your body, control yourself, don't eat much. You have to live a long life in this world. My father is 86 years old. I am 57 years old. So please, whoever is, wherever you are, take care of your health. And my role model is all my teachers. Wherever I've been through my educational life, all the teachers were so nice and so brilliant. Like they are all my role model. And wherever I work, all my mentors, my supervisors are my role model. Dr. Yasmin Ali Haq, she was my mentor in UNICEF. She worked in what I call that, UNICEF head in Delhi or Calcutta, Delhi. Yeah, in UNICEF, she was the country head, UNICEF. And then another was Tokyo Mint. He lives in Australia. So all they are still connected with me. They always mentor me, tell me do this, do that. So I always, whenever I am in danger or I'm in problem, I ask their help. So now, last 2020, when I first joined this program, Nonviolence and Peace, it has gives me in different dimension. Since then, I am peace-loving person. Like, is there anything? Okay. Okay. Now I will be brief within a half minute. So now, this course has given me so much that I am started doing mediation. And now I'm hoping that this course with the professor, she is very respected person to me. I was with him last 2 years back, and I know him very well. Michael, I cannot say much about him. I have to write about him. One day I mentioned him that I will write something on him. So I'm blessed that I am with you all. We will meet, we will greet inshallah, and we'll keep in touch together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lubna. Now, there are many others, and I would like everyone to be able.
I'm audible right now?
Please.
Yeah, good morning, sir, all the way from Gandhinagar, Gujarat. I'm myself, Pranjal. I am pursuing PhD in Department of Gandhian Thought and Peace Studies from Central University of Gujarat. I am currently working on the cyber and the aspect of peace, where I also use Gandhi in the terms of the cyber and how we applicable Gandhi's principle of non-violence in the cyberspace. So following that, there are lots of things that I am doing as well. First of all, thanks Dr. CB sir, because there are lots of things that CB sir helped me in entire my life to relate with Gandhi as well. So as per the role model, till now it's my age is 25, and I think one of my best role model is my father till now, because he is still alive with me and I am able to connect with him with everything without any readings easily with him. So this is all about. Thanks a lot,
Very
sir.
good. I believe there are 7 or 8 more people who have not said anything. So you know who you are, you know. So you could speak if you want.
So I can I can continue. So hello, my name is Bennett Köhler. I'm living in Germany. Yes, I'm working there as an osteopath. Yes, and a person who inspires me. And the last time is Hannah Arendt. She's a German philosopher and thinker, and she was talking a lot about critical thinking and like a responsibility of individuals. And I think it's important because in Germany at the moment we have like right-wing groups are growing stronger, and I think she really inspires me with things she's saying. Yes. And yes, I'm looking forward for the course. Yes, thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Bennett. And yes, I have also read much of Hannah Arendt, Eichmann in Jerusalem, and other books are very profound, and we may be able to put some of that into the course. Thank you. Others may speak. Pascal?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. May I audible?
Yes, please speak.
Sir, I am Amarjit Bharti and I am from Bihar, India. Currently, I am living in a small city of Bihar that is known as Gaya, and currently working as a PGT teacher, political science in Bihar government. Sir, my role model is my Hindi teacher, Dr. Anuj Lugun. Sir, he is a Hindi professor in the Central University of South Bihar in Gaya itself. So I met him in 2016, and after that, he motivated me through his work. So and I am also working for the tribal people in Jharkhand, and another people, Dr. CB Joseph sir. I met him to CB Joseph sir in 2021, December 2021. So he keeps inspired me, Dr. CB Joseph sir. So that's all about me. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Amarjit. Thank you.
Sir, if time allows, I want to share something, if it's possible.
Well, we still have 4 or 5 people who have not.
Michael sir, you come to my center in 2022 at Department of Gandhian Thought when Veryl ma'am is taking you with your lots of students from entire the world. I think we meet that time and we had a good lunch with you, and still we have lots of memory with you.
I remember
it's been
that.
a long time.
I remember that
Yeah.
lunch. Your vice chancellor was not entirely happy with my talk.
Yeah, we know. Still, we are not happy.
But you know, it's okay. BJP
Yeah.
people have different point of view. So
Yeah, of course.
thank you so much.
Yes.
Others would like to speak.
Yes, I'm Pascal from France, and I'm living in Germany. And who inspired me? Yes, it was my mentor, Edson. He was a Brazilian guy. He came from an indigenous population and developed himself a lot to become a philosopher, and he teach me to see the human through the cultures and through the social differences. And it was a very big source of inspiration for me. And it was like the beginning of a seek for human being, for people, and the goal to to reach the people, to meet the people together, to let the people to be together, despite of differences, discrimination, races, religion, and so on. Thank you very much. And thank you for the opportunity to speak all together.
We need to get used to speaking, because through these sessions in the future, I want to hear from everyone. So my count is we still have at least 5 people plus Amit and Harshal who have not spoken. So is Amar Ali present? Amar? He may come back later. Kavi? Is Kavi present? Is Natia present? Would she like to speak? Anisha Rule? Anisha? I think I may not be pronouncing your name.
Yes, yes, sir. My name is Anisha Raut.
Aha! What would you like to say?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
can.
My name is sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My name is Anisha Raut, and I belong from India. I'm from Odisha, a small coastal state of India. As per inspiration or idol, actually, there is not a particular person who is my idol. Actually, my mom is also my idol, my father and my sister, and my teachers are also my idol. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anisha. I have not heard from Mbai. Mbai, you are a role model for at least one person here. You need to speak up. Are you here, Mbai? There we are. You need to unmute.
Yes, I'm sorry because I am traveling, so my environment isn't convenient for me to be able to say a lot. So this is why I have been silent all along. I think I will continue in the subsequent discussions. But I am Baibala from the Gambia, currently living in Germany. Yeah, and my role model is my mom, always. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay. Well, there are a few others, but you are not required to speak. You can speak when you want to. On the other hand, because I am so grateful for Amit and Harshal, I would like them to introduce themselves a little. They are pricelessly important technology people helping to coordinate this course.
Michael, we have Nicole and Yulia still waiting for their turn. So we first request them to introduce. Nicole.
Please. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nicole. I'm from Germany. And one of the persons I admire is Helene Lange, and she lived at the beginning of the 20th century. And she was living in Germany, and like women were not allowed to work other job than a teacher. And she managed to teach a class of women to get a higher education, like the first higher education in Germany. And I admire how she followed her values and her ideas and put them into reality.
Thank you, Nicole. Yulia?
I think Yulia is having some technical problem. She wrote me a message. She's traveling, so something is wrong. She can't unmute her phone, I think.
I think I just managed. Okay, hello, Michael. Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to see so many people from all around the world. This is very amazing. And yeah, I practice a meditation technique called Vipassana. So I very much look up to our late teacher, Gwenkaji, who taught a technique to purify the mind, to eradicate mind impurities, which is, I think, very important for a peaceful life. And yeah, but my everyday hero is my father. And, yeah, thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you.
Harshal?
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Harshal. I'm from Varda city, India, which is famous for Sevagram Ashram. And currently I'm in Germany studying my master and talking about my role model. So that is the nature around me. I always observe that and learn something from the nature. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshal.
Should I speak? May I speak, sir?
Of course.
Well, I wasn't speaking because I seldom behave like my role models, and I have many role models, of course, my father, my mother, but I seldom behave like them. So I was mom because I thought that if I'm not able to emulate the behavior of my role models, so am I faking them to be my role models? So anyway, my parents are my role models, and as Walt Whitman rightly remarked in one of his poems, perhaps it was "Song of Myself," where he says, "I contain multitudes." So even I have many role models. And right now, as Herschel said, nature, of course, it has a very profound impact on me. And whenever I look at nature around me, so it really inspires me, motivates me, and even humbles me down. So of course, nature around me, even for that matter, I saw this movie, Hachi, in which there was this dog, and he showed tremendous commitment and loyalty to his master. Like even when his master died, he waited for his master in the same platform for 8 years, and then he passed on in the same platform. So when I listen to stories about animals, so I include role models in my I include even animals in my list of role models, because there's so much we can learn from animals in their silent ways and through their loyalty, through their, like for example, horses have so much dogs, they're so committed and loyal to their masters. So when I look at animals, I feel inspired by them. Watch movies and read books about animals, so they of course motivate me in certain ways. And of course, because I'm a big music buff, so I am very much inspired by a couple of musicians. I recently read a piece on Knopfler, Mark Knopfler. He's one of my heroes, guitar heroes. So he is again my role model. A few days ago, I read a piece by him in which he talks about this Fender guitar that he used to see in one of the music stores, and every year he would pass through the store and wanted that guitar. So he would always tell his father that he wants Father Christmas to gift him that guitar, the coming Christmas. And because he came from a poor family, his father could never afford. Finally, when he was 15 years of age, so his father bought him that Fender electric guitar, and it was kept under the Christmas tree. And so this is the bit that really interested me. So he picked up the guitar, and it did not have an amplifier. It was an electric guitar. So he was so humble. He's one of the best guitarists around. So he was so humble. He could not tell his father that you cannot play this guitar without an amplifier. So what he did was and if you look at the playing style of Knopfler, he does finger picking a lot. So because he did not get an amplifier, he did not have the guts, or he did not have the heart to tell his parents that this guitar is useless to me because it doesn't have an amplifier. So he learned to play it through finger picking. So that tells so much about the humility he has. So yeah, because music is so close to my heart, and I'm such a music lover. So Knopfler is one of my heroes. And of course, nowadays we are listening to Professor Michael Sonnleithner, and your personality exudes the essence of Mahatma Gandhi. I'm really so touched, and I feel so good in your company. So to cut the crap down, you are my role model, sir. The amount of knowledge you have, your approachability. You exude Gandhi in so many ways. So of course, how can I miss you out?
Well, thank you, but you have never lived with me, and so ask my wife about how wonderful I am.
I would like to quote from a movie here. There's this movie. I watched this movie, Coal Mountain, some years ago. Almost a decade ago. And there is this dialogue in the movie where the protagonist says to his love or lover, whatever. I'm forgetting that scene. He says, "But you hardly know me. We've barely been together for a few minutes." But that lady says, "I've known you for a million moments." So that I treasure. So I would say, we've been there. We have been listening to you for the past 4 months, and we have been approaching you with our problems, and you really listen to us with such patience and guide us in such a wonderful way. So that is enough for us, sir.
Okay, well,
and I truly mean it. And I really mean it, sir.
I appreciate your kindness. We have still about 20 minutes, and we have not heard from Amit. Amit is very good at being quiet.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Amit. Say something about yourself, please.
So, about myself, I am born and brought up in New Delhi, India. And me and Yulia, we are married. She introduced herself some time back. We currently live in Germany. And we have this small organization. We work together, Harshal, Nicole, I, Yulia, and some other friends, which is Peace Foundation, that has worked around along with Michael, also is part of our team. So we are organizing this workshop together. Yeah. And I think about someone I look up to, except Gandhi and King, I think there are so many people, but I would mention Kastur. Some months back, we screened a documentary made by one of our friends from US, Accidental Activist, that was about Ba's contribution and how she played a great role in making Gandhi the way we know him today. Also, like somebody mentioned, Jyotiba Phule, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. I think I would also I've read about it, and Savitri Bai Phule, his wife, and they took initiative to start the first girl school in India in 1800. That is in currently Pune. So yeah, I would say these two people are also very interesting to me.
Thank you, Amit. And here it is that I have communicated with you for about 2 years, and I didn't know that you were married to Julia.
I keep it usually secret.
Yes. So this is an example of where it may take time, but we can get to know each other.
He doesn't know.
The next 10 weeks will go very fast. And I hope that some of you will develop relationships with each other that will last much longer. The three people that I thought were on this call that have not spoken, but may if they want, I believe there is Amar Ali, Kavi Palanisamy, and Nathia. Are they still with us? Do they want to speak? Has anyone had no chance to speak? Well, then, in the last 20 minutes or so, each of our sessions will be about 80 minutes. We have done very well, I think, in the first hour. I encourage all of you, if you can.
Michael?
Yes?
Kavi wanted to say something.
Good. Finally, yes.
Yeah, good evening to everyone. Yeah, this is Vetri Karthik, and hope you remember we meet at Varda in 2023. Michael?
Yes.
Yeah, during in the Varda Seva Gramashram in a colloquium, an international colloquium we met. And at present, I am working as a Gandhian Thought faculty in the Department of Gandhian Thought and Peace Science in Gandhigram, Tamil Nadu, India. Yes, sir. Yeah. And inspired by so many people, my parents, and especially I inspired by Desmond Tutu's Ubuntu philosophy. That Ubuntu philosophy is my inspirations, and especially the truth and reconciliation of Desmond Tutu. That's my inspiration.
Thank you, Kavi.
Thank you. And two of my students also joining this course. One is Kavi Vashni. I think they will give an introduction. Nadia and Kavi Vashni are also joining this course. Yeah.
Are they with us today?
Yes, they are with us, and I tell them to talk. Yes, thank you.
Please, good.
Yeah.
Students of Kavi, whoever you are, you can speak if you want. I am listening. I am still listening. They may be having some technical problems. Yes?
To the Sound of Silence.
Yes. Simon and Garfunkel, a very good album from the 1970s.
Also covered by Disturbed of late.
Well, if they are able to speak later, let us make time. Let me say that, again, our session tomorrow will focus on the course objectives, the structure, the course requirements, The texts, if you want to read them, they are all voluntary. All of the reading is voluntary. You will see the course outline that maybe you have looked at, and it may be that you will want some emphasis more on one thing than another. Always give your feedback. We can always make some adjustments with what we cover. Most of you who know me at all know me in relation to my study of Gandhi and my trips to India. Very few of you know that I have an almost equal understanding of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was an inspiration to me before Gandhi, before I had ever heard of Gandhi. I was only about, let's see, how old would that be? I was about 14 years old when I first saw Martin Luther King on the television being arrested. And I asked my father, what is happening? And my father was a very conservative Republican, but he said, this man believes in the equality of the races. And he said, son, so do I. It is important for you to listen to this man and to learn about him. And so Martin Luther King, I began to learn about. I have read everything that King has ever published. I have read all of his private papers in the Martin Luther King Center for Nonviolence in Georgia. I have read all of his private papers that he wrote during his graduate school and PhD at Boston University. And I have interviewed about 20 people who knew Martin Luther King personally. He was half of my doctoral dissertation. And so for me to study Gandhi and King, to appreciate the tremendous contributions each of these leaders made to the world, has been inspiring. Also because they are not entirely in agreement. As you will see in this course, they have very different worldviews, very different environments they grew up in. They say, I believe in soul force, but they have different views of the soul, and they have different views of what soul force means. When it comes to nonviolence, action, and strategies, they are very different. That doesn't mean that one is right, one is wrong. It means they are different. And I can be inspired by people who are different. My study of King has left me with many insights that I will try to share with you. But among the people that I interviewed in my understanding of King was his best friend, Ralph Abernathy, who has been a lifelong Republican. And it was very difficult to interview Reverend Abernathy because he did not return my phone calls. And so here I am, a white guy. I show up physically at his church on a Sunday. I listen to his sermon. And afterwards, as he is shaking the hands of everyone who is leaving the church, and I was the only white person in the church, I shook his hand and I said, Reverend Abernathy, please, can I visit with you and learn from you about your great friend, Martin Luther King? And because I was in the line and everybody was watching, he had to say yes. And so there's Ralph Abernathy. I interviewed Benjamin Mays. Benjamin Mays was the president of Morehouse College, where Martin Luther King went to college, and Mays was the president at that time. Martin Luther King went to college at age 15. He graduated at age 19. And Benjamin Mays had also met Gandhi. Benjamin Mays was one of the few people who knew Martin Luther King well, but had also traveled in the 1930s to India to meet Gandhi. And so that was very exciting to visit with Dr. Mays. Another person was Dorothy Cotton. Dorothy Cotton was a Black woman who was the prime organizer of the children part of the demonstration in the Birmingham Nonviolent Action Campaign of 1963. Dorothy Cotton was the only woman on the Southern Christian Leadership Conference board, the only woman, the board that Martin Luther King established for the movement in the South. Dorothy Cotton is quite inspiring. And so John L. Lewis, some of you may have heard of him. He became a U.S. congressman. When I met John L. Lewis, he was risking his life in voter registration because it was very risky in the southern states of the U.S. in the 1960s to register Black people to vote. He was a young man then. He was arrested many times and later became a member of the U.S. Congress, a very inspiring person, John L. Lewis. So I want you to know that I hope that I will be fair to Dr. King. I have great respect for him. I can't say as I know everything about him, of course, but I don't know everything about Gandhi either. Dr. King was a human being. We can have great respect for heroes, but he was very human. Gandhi was very human. I spoke to one of Dr. King's roommates when he was going to college. A minister now. This man told me, "Oh, did you know Mike?" Yes, I knew Mike. Mike? Yes. Well, Martin Luther King was known as Mike. He had my name. He was born Michael Luther King. Did you know that? He changed his name to Martin later. And this minister that I was interviewing, he said, "Yeah, well, Mike, Mike was quite a ladies' man. When Mike graduated from college, 3 different women expected him to marry them." I said, "Really? That must be very complicated." And he said, "Well, Mike was he loved relationships with women." And I said, "Well, okay, that's good." Later in his life, that would create some problems that most people don't know about. The head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI in the United States, a man by the name of J. Edgar Hoover, who held that position for over 50 years. J. Edgar Hoover was a white supremacist. While he was the head of the FBI, there was never a non-white person who was an FBI agent. This is going into the mid-1970s. Well, J. Edgar Hoover had unconstitutional surveillance of Martin Luther King and discovered that Martin Luther King was cheating on his wife. Now, he then sought to blackmail Martin Luther King. You will be silent. You will stop your protesting. You will stop your agitations, or I will make public your personal life. To his credit, Martin Luther King went to his wife, Coretta Scott King, and told her all about his indiscretions. He confessed to his wife. They talked about it. They stayed together. And then Martin Luther King said to J. Edgar Hoover, go public. Smear my name. Do what you need to do, but I will not be silent. I will continue to fight for justice. See, that is a human being, Martin Luther King, who overcame fear to continue to be an activist. I am telling you this, for example, not to make you disrespect Dr. King, but actually to respect him more. He was a human being who showed great courage in the face of all kinds of adversity. He has my respect. So when we get to the second half of the course, Martin Luther King, I expect many of you to learn new things and to be stimulated, because the worldview of Dr. King is very different from Gandhi. The dynamics of their strategies for nonviolent action and so forth are very different. But that doesn't mean one is better than the other. It means that it's good for us to learn from both. Now the time is almost entirely gone. In our second class period tomorrow, your homework is to review the syllabus, which we will go through in detail. If you have any questions, I want us to be clear by the end of the class tomorrow, okay? Second, if you want, go through my background. You can see a 2-page resume. If there is anything that you see in my background that you find of interest, we can discuss it a little. And if there's anything from today's class period that you have a question about, always you can ask. My style in classroom, whether it's virtual or real, is to begin each session by asking, is there anything you want to talk about? That is your invitation to clear up anything that is confusing from the previous sessions. It's also your invitation to bring up something that is in the news, perhaps, that you want to really spend a little time with. But understand, in 80 minutes, I will not take more than 10 or 15 minutes in discussing the past or the present. Because I want to get into the knowledge that we are trying to learn. So 15 or 20 minutes will be questions and discussion at the beginning. Then another 30 to 40 minutes will be me sharing information. There may be a guest speaker here and there. And then the last 20 minutes at least of our 80 I want to be you. We may have small group sessions where you get to know each other and talk in small groups. We may have a group of the whole. But this is not a course about me. It is more a learning experience for us. And with your help, we should be able to successfully do that. Good? Okay. So nice to see you today, those of you who could come. So many new faces and old. Nobody is as old as me. Not even Sibby Joseph.
You're forever young, sir.
The body disagrees, but the mind is not so bad. So let us learn from one another. And does anyone want to have one or two words to say at the end of our first session? Let us remember Gandhi. This is the anniversary of his death. And this course is beginning on that day and will finish on the anniversary of Martin Luther King's death. This course is taking place during what is called the season of nonviolence, the 10 weeks between the death of Gandhi and the death of King. So it is fitting that Gandhi and King should be the focus of this course. Amit, anyone else like to say something?
Just a small announcement for administrative purpose. In case anybody has any questions, doubt after the call, you can write an email to the email that you have been communicating, and that would be better than writing in the WhatsApp group, because there are everyone. So then email will reach to us and we will take corrective measures or whatever help you need or anything. So anytime you need any support in terms of anything, please write us an email and we'll try to work it out.
And I do encourage you to consider downloading the WhatsApp app so that you can be part of that group, because in cases of emergency, it is very helpful to be able to send a message to 30, 40, 50 people at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can join the WhatsApp group, that will help our communications significantly. Good?
Suchita wanted to say something.
No. So actually, I just, sir has already cleared my doubt. I was just wanting to know that how to join the WhatsApp groups. I just remembered there's a link in the mail. I haven't clicked on to that, so I'll do it myself. In case I face any problems, I'll get back to you. So thank you.
Yes,
I was
yes.
just wanting to know that. Thank you so much, sir.
Very good. Well, thank you, those of you in India who have stayed up a little late. I am a little embarrassed that there are not more participants from the Americas, but that is life. Maybe some will join some sessions later as we move along. Have a good night's sleep, many of you. Have a good day, the rest of you.
I think Sibi wanted to say something, or somebody was saying something.
No.
If
Okay, just to thank all of you.
Please, Sibi.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sibi. Good day, one and all. See you tomorrow.
See us tomorrow.
Okay, to all of you. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Looking forward.